Did you know that 1 out of every 3 fast food orders gets defaced in one way? That statistic is going to change your life. It's false, but it is going to change your life. My problem with McDonald's isn't so much them themselves, it's more with me, because I don't know why I go there. You know, besides the low-quality food and the bad service, I don't see what the draw is. But for some reason, every time I go there, there's a line of some sort, or at least people eating, which is worse. Because they've already committed. I still have a choice. I can leave. I should leave. But I don't, because I'm staying in front of the counter, and there's really no casual way to leave at that point. Right? You can't just walk out with no explanation. You look insane. Which would be cool if that's what you're going for. So here, next time, try this. Like, when you go in there, leave like 3 times before you eventually come in. Just be like... And every time you come in, look at the clock and go, no! 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 And then when you go to order, never break eye contact with the guy and walk like the alien from Mars Attacks. I'm looking at that guy back there. He sees me. Yeah, he likes it. And then order everything in fractions. Can I have a half of a Whopper? So are we doing the Whoppers? Like right now? Can I have a third of a quarter pounder then? At this point, their brains might explode. After all, most of them are still working on their GED, so... Hey, all right. Like I said, yeah, give it up. Woo! Like I said, though, my quarrel or my beef is not with the service, usually. Except those times when I'm giving my order, and I'm getting this strange suspicion that there's somewhere else that they would like to be right now. You know, I'm giving them my spiel, and they're looking around me and looking at the ceiling and stuff. And of course, I'm looking everywhere he is, because that's what you do. And I'm starting to get this feeling like I'm going to get jumped. I'm like, and I don't know what to expect. I don't trust him, so I'm like standing like this, and I start ordering all my food in questions. I'm like, and a large fry? Like maybe that's the code? All right, as soon as you order something off the dollar menu, jump this food. The thing I don't understand about McDonald's the most, though, is there's 4 size cups. There's normal, then there's big normal, and then they jump up to plastic cups, which is really more of a bucket, if you think, because like when I think of a cup, I think of something that my wrist could support if and when I went to drink it. But with these, I feel like either my wrist would break off, or I would just spill it all over my crotch, which would just be embarrassing, because everyone always assumes one thing, you know, that you keep your pants. But then they have another size after that, which is either for the people who are planning on going on safari, or they're planning on going peace the rest of their lives, maybe both. But this one is so big that a human hand can't even fit around it. So that, I'm just looking at Will, I don't know why, I don't feel awkward. You feel awkward? Alright. So a human hand can't fit around it, so they have this like little section on the bottom that, you know, you can fit your hand around, so maybe you can like balance it on top, or maybe carry it triumphantly like an Olympic torch. I drink the Diet Coke, so I won't get caught even though it's obvious. And then with all these sizes, they only have one size cheeseburger. I'm not going to look at you anymore, Will. Look over here. One size cheeseburger, which the only way I can think to describe the size of the cheeseburger is that you can hide it behind your hand. If you had to, would bring it out the point. You know, how should you do McDonald's? No, man. Bowling. Yeah. And you can't find that size of cheeseburger anywhere else. I wish you could. They look fun, don't they? You know, you go in the store. So are these all the cheeseburgers you got? Okay, this is it. Okay, all right, cool. Do you have maybe one that's like half that size? You know, like maybe just big enough to fit over like a Coke can or something. You don't have any of those? Okay, that's cool. One more question. Do these, by any chance, when you cook them, turn gray? They don't? Okay. I'll go somewhere else. Walmart? Okay, yeah, I'll go to Walmart. And another interesting thing, there's lots, it's funny, is the amount of time and care that goes into putting together each cheeseburger, which is no time or care goes into putting each cheeseburger. I know you're like me, when you go to pick up all the pickles and onions they forgot to leave off, you feel somehow gypped about this lack of pickles and onions that you didn't want. You know, it looks like someone took extra effort to put as few onions, like if you did it with their hands, like it's less than a pin. Like, it's only 2 onions. And then they have to know that you're chipping it with the pickles. There's 1 pickle. Like, that can't be their policy, can it? Like, maybe the manager at the beginning of the day is like, okay, so due to difficulties in the economy, we are now coming back to only 1 pickle per cheeseburger. If things continue, we will be coming back to 1 pickle every other cheeseburger, unless they ask for the pickle, in which case you can give them the pickle. All right, let's try and remember this. Only 1 slice, not 1 whole pickle. We're not made of money. All right, let's try and keep the attitudes up, okay? Obama on 3, all right. Wasn't sure how that one was going. But the thing I hate more than pickles and onions and cups put together are ketchup packets. I hate ketchup packets. Quick question. Has anyone here ever used 1 ketchup packet? Just 1? No. Then why... Just put your hand up. Then why are they that small? That's my only question. Maybe like if you're counting calories, like the smaller packets makes it easier to do so. But chances are if you're counting the calories on a ketchup packet, you probably shouldn't be eating what you're about to eat anyway. And now I just feel like a fatty when I'm shoveling them onto my tray. I'll admit I probably used 1 ketchup packet with 1 scoop of fries. And I don't know, maybe I'm the only one here, but sometimes I like to lick the fries and then dip it in salt like a Fun Dip. And then I scoop the ketchup and eat it. And then I like to wash it down with a swig of malt vinegar. It just seems to balance everything out by turning my poop completely liquid instead of partially. But we're on a septic system, so it's really just better for everyone. And then I always underestimate how many ketchup packets I'm going to need, because I always get to that point where the ketchup's so thin that it's bleeding through the napkin, I can see the table underneath it. And then because my hands are salty, it becomes increasingly difficult to open new ones. And it might just be me, but I always try and like open it with as much physical force while still looking cool. I got it. It's kind of like when your friend like hands you a bottle of beer at a party, and you're like, oh, cool, man, thanks. Oh, you got a bottle opener? And he's like, oh, no, man, it's twist off. It's just twist off. I'm like, oh, cool, all right. And then I have the difficult decision of deciding whether or not to attempt to open it in front of this person, because there's nothing more emasculating than getting kicked off the stage. There's nothing more emasculating than trying to open a bottle of beer and failing, right? Let alone just embarrassing in front of all my friends and that girl I've been ice-stalking all night, hoping to get drunk enough to talk to her, which has become progressively more difficult if I can't open this beer, because I find it rude to ask for another beer when I have an unopened, undrink one in my hand. And where is this going? Long story short, that's why I hate McDonald's. Long story short, just sum it up in 2 words. That's why I hate McDonald's.